Oh my God, I know it's kind of late. I know I traditionally do the morning after, but I got up, start watching football, and then after the games, I went back to sleep, man. Oh my God, I was just so fatigued. But now I'm up, so let's do the late edition of the morning after. What's my take on Canelo Alvarez versus Triple G? I only have one real take, and that's I was always a pretty big fan of Triple G. Became a bigger fan last night, just because of one thing: sense of self. All right, he has a sense of self, and what I mean by that is this: Triple G arguably beat Canelo worse than Canelo beat him last night, like the first fight that resulted in a draw. Triple G thought he won that fight. Okay, most of us did, but it was a draw. Fine. The second fight, Triple G, and that was a close fight. I mean, it could have went either way. I thought Canelo Alvarez won, but Triple G thought he won. It was a close fight. Last night, he knew he lost, right? He's not somebody who is, let me give you an example. Canelo Alvarez, on the other hand, he thought he won the first fight. Triple G definitely beat him, and it was a draw. Canelo thought he won. The second fight, he felt he won. When Canelo lost against Bivol, Bivol almost beat up on Canelo worse than Canelo beat up on Triple G last night. And he thought he beat Bivol, okay? Triple G is funny. He knew he lost. And Canelo has been his rival. He's never officially beaten Canelo. Two of his losses from Canelo, his draw from Canelo. And Triple G, sense of self, he knew he lost. Another thing is, he knew he couldn't match Canelo for most of the fight. He knew he couldn't match him. He couldn't match his speed. He couldn't. Canelo is Triple G is over 40. Canelo, he's 40 or whatever, and Canelo, he's in his prime. Canelo was fighting with one hand too. I hear that Canelo hands injured, and he continued on with the fight. Canelo's a gladiator. But with that said, Triple G knew that he had to try to get Canelo once Canelo slowed down. He could not match him. He's 40. You know, he couldn't run down and get one of those cows. He had to walk down and get them all. Okay, so he tried to get them all at the end. That's sense of self. He knew he couldn't match him, so he figured, well, let me wait a while. Canelo was packing some heat, too. He was trying to knock him out. And I think with all of that effort from Canelo to try to knock him out, it was a bit immature from Canelo. That's why people aren't that impressed by Canelo's performance. It was a little immature in the sense where Canelo already has that AJ type of stamina. But Canelo, it made him burn out pretty good. Like him swinging for the fences with the big left hook and all those things. Triple G was like, let me wait a little bit. And then Triple G, when he turned it on, he was beating Canelo later on in the stretch, which also, helped me say or think or know that Triple G is great. He's all-time great. Shout out to Canelo, though, fighting Triple G 3 damn times. No matter what, he fought him 3 times. Canelo has a fantastic resume. But my take is sense of self. Triple G knows when he won, knows when he lost. That's amazing. And I like the sportsmanship at the end. I'll be off Monday, of course. Taco Tuesday. Be ready for it. Shakur Stevenson versus Conceição. Let's go. Showbiz adult. That's my take. I'd love to know what you all think in the comments below. And I'm out.